HarperCollins presents One More Time by Emily S. Morris, read by Ava Blair and Apollo Jordan.
Chapter 1. Lucy. There comes a time in every woman's life when she finds herself stumbling through the hallway of a 5-star hotel, juggling a purse, a bouquet of flowers, and a bag full of penises. At least, that's what Lucy McManus told herself as she rummaged through the dark, cluttered abyss that was her handbag. Her hands were full, her feet hurt, and sweat from the 107-degree day was rapidly crusting over her skin in the frigid air of the Luso Resort and Casino, Las Vegas. All Lucy wanted to do was sit down with an icy cocktail. First, though, she had to find her keycard. She moved her fingers over the mysterious flakes and crumbs that lingered, imperturbable, at the bottom of her purse, and wondered if her current predicament was just another one of those milestones that no one had told her about. Like the one where her neck developed a subtle wobble of its own with no correlation to the movement of her head. Or the new one where her feet swelled up simply by looking at a pair of 3-inch heels. Bag of dicks, just another signpost on that glorious adventure known as womanhood. The thought, dubious though it was, gave Lucy much-needed comfort. The angry moan of craft paper losing its battle with physics, however, did not. When the thin twine handle of the shopping bag gave slightly beneath her fingers, Lucy's other hand skittered more frantically among the months-old drugstore receipts, multiple hair combs, and a squishy round thing that was, hopefully, a promotional stress ball. She'd used the damn keycard to get the elevator to move. Where had it gone? She grumbled an incomprehensible string of curses, recalling a time when hotel keys were made of metal and big chunks of plastic and reliably sunk to the bottom of lakes, car trunks, and handbags under the weight of their own ostentation. The good old days. Lucy plunged her face into the gaping maw of her leather bag in a last-ditch effort to find her golden plastic salvation. It only took a moment for the decision to pay itself forward, and it wasn't with a hotel room keycard. She felt the collision first on her forehead, which smashed into something warm and solid. Next was her foot, twisting awkwardly over a lump on the floor. Her arm flattened against her body with a thunk that made her gasp. The flower bouquet slipped from her fingers and tumbled away, a very pretty pink bouncing ball. Finally, and possibly most lethal, at least to her pride, came the loud rip of flimsy brown paper. The shopping bag didn't just tear, though. No, it exploded. Like a pornographic piñata. Dildos, headbands with bobbing penises, and dick-shaped lollipops flew through the air and scattered from one side of the wide hallway to the other, glimmering like the world's rudest confetti on the thick chocolate-brown carpet. Glimpsing a pair of black vans in her peripheral vision, Lucy realized that what she'd crashed into was a man. A rather large man by the sturdy feel of him. So sorry," Lucy bellowed as she tried to mitigate the disaster and stay upright. She bent over to scoop up the fugitive phalluses as quickly as possible, as though speed could help anyone unsee the abundance of pink, purple, and inexplicably green disembodied cocks dotting the hallway. It was an exercise in futility. The plastic wrappings were too glossy, the silicone too slippery. "Man, that's a lot of dicks," came an amused rumble from above her. Lucy grudgingly accepted defeat and rose to her full height, staring down at the X-rated mess. She huffed. So many. As Lucy contemplated the logistics of fitting roughly 1 million penises into her smallish purse, the man spoke again. "Lucy Rollins?" The smooth timbre of his voice sent goosebumps marching down her arms. The fact that he had spoken her name, her
Sample complete. Ready to continue?